You are now tuned in to the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Exclusive. Cheytown in the motherfucking building. You know what it is. Shit.
You're outside.
Crazy, not talking like a lady. Can't have her at my show, don't even send her no love. Alone, only fiends up in my phone. Heart really hurting, so I drink and start twerking.
Okay.
I drink and start twerking, cause my heart really hurting. My heart really hurting, so I drink and start twerking. I drink and start twerking, cause my heart really hurting.
Oh, this shit hard.
Twerk, twerk. I see my butts get raunchy, cause my pussy real glossy. I never give a fuck, throwing shots, I never duck. I cut them all, cause I stay in real talk. Hyping niggas up about the guns that they tuck.
Let's go.
Once I open up, I put my thumb in the butt.
Fire.
Dick I wanna suck, or the mouth stay shut.
Aye. That's all y'all gonna get, man.
That's it.
Thank you so much for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. I truly appreciate it. Want to give you a round of applause for being on the show. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. It's a good Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Yep.
Yeah, Tuesday, nice and early. Get the shit done, right?
A little something.
How's the new year been treating you so far?
Man, this new year has so many blessings coming my way, and honestly, I just thinking higher up.
I like it. All right. And that joint right there, where can people stream it? How long has it been out? Do you have a music video for it?
Nope, but
No music video.
there is a music video for
On
it.
the way?
Yes, there is.
I
So
like
that is
it. I
coming
like
soon.
it.
So my birthday's coming up, so just be prepared.
I like it. You just heard an exclusive on the Jmack Experience Podcast early in the episode. I like it. When's your birthday?
March 31st.
Oh, shit. My daughter's birthday is the 28th. Oh, no, actually, yeah, April. My bad. I'm thinking, my bad. But March, that's dope.
I'm an Aries.
Any plans?
Yeah, I'm going to be in Puerto Rico.
Oh, shit. I like it. Episode 67. Cheytown is in the building. You already know what it is, the Jmack Experience Podcast. We're going to get into the intro real quick, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Jmack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the Jmack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the Jmack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace.
Once again, it's an honor to be in your presence. I want to give you another round of applause. Thank you for showing up. And you was on time. I love it. I always appreciate that when people come on time. You know, it shows they respect, your time.
It's a business. We got to act like professionals.
Word. So, basically, I like to start from the very beginning. For those out there who are not familiar with who you are, what's your name and where are you from?
Well, my name is Cheyenne, but everybody calls me Chey Town in the industry. So definitely, yeah. Born and raised in Providence, Rhode Island, and I just lived all over Rhode Island, and that's about it.
I like it. So your whole life, what part of Providence, more or less? South side, western?
Just Providence.
All over.
Yeah.
I like it. So nowhere in particular?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm from Providence.
So how was it like growing up more or less for you in Providence?
Honestly, it was a different scenery, honestly, for me. I was sheltered by my grandmother, so I really didn't see much until like maybe middle school when I started acting up.
Started acting a fool and shit.
I was on my own bus and shit.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody bringing me to school. I'm going on my own, so.
I like it. So what, you say you was acting up? You started smoking, drinking, chilling. What was you doing in particular that you was acting up?
I wasn't smoking or drinking anything in that kind of sense. It was more of like being like disobedient, wanted to stay out longer, wanted to be in the scene, wanted to be around drama and all this extra stuff. So
you was outside. That's what it was.
Trying to be outside. But my grandma was punishing my ass. Shout out to her.
She was on that ass, huh?
Shout out to her. Yeah, for real. No.
Shout out to Granny.
No, shout out to my grandma. She's white. She white as hell.
Yeah. Oh, snap. What's your nationality, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I'm a mutt.
Next.
I got so much in me. I'm a mutt.
Okay,
That's all I can say.
So you got flavors from everywhere. That's dope.
Everywhere. And mainly like my grandma, I was raised by her, and she's like Italian, German. Like,
oh shit.
She got a whole bunch of things in her. So she raised me. So shout out to her.
Shout outs to her. I like that. So Did you face like any trials and tribulations? You saying your grandma raised you, so was your mom and dad? I know, I just want to ask. If you don't want to speak on it, it's fine. But was your mom and dad around, or just your grandma?
I went through a lot.
Gotcha.
When I was growing up, so my life is kind of like a lifetime story. So, we always have that one person that saved us, and that's my grandma.
Okay, so pretty much your grandma raised you. Mom and dad wasn't really around, right?
Yeah, but now they are. So.
Oh, good. So shout outs to them. You guys are doing your thing now. So like, I know you do a little bit. You're an artist.
Yeah.
You're a tour manager. A&R. You wear a lot of hats. Who inspired you to become a tour manager, and how did you get started in the industry?
Man, how do I really say this? It's like you want to give so much credit to everybody who got you in these positions, but at the end of the day, you also want to give credit to yourself.
I like that.
Because
you keeping it real.
It's so hard. Like, I want to shout out so many people, so many loved ones that are still in my life, my business partners and everything. But at the end of the day, like, if it wasn't for me, my income, my traveling, my time, my dedication, my focus, I wouldn't be where I would be today. Because at the end of the day, consistency is key.
Got you. So I know you pretty much embedded on yourself more or less, right? But like, there had to be somebody that sparked, this interest in you and wanted to be a tour manager. Anybody that you could remember that?
Honestly, I was doing this for so long because I would always we would have like out of state shows.
Got you.
And I would like group up a bunch of artists I was working with. So like I would bring them like to New York, and like there was multiple people with us like grouped up and stuff. So we kind of was doing all that together, and like I started doing shows with this team in New York called Hit the Beat.
Oh, shout outs to them. I like it.
Yep.
And they're known out there. A lot of people know them.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden they was like, yo, like, you're a tour manager. Like, we need you as a tour manager. Like, this is what you're doing. And I'm like, that's the title?
You see, somebody sparked it.
I was like, that's the title in it. So then I just really ran with that. But the whole scouting for artists, doing the whole A&R stuff, that really came from like me being loyal and genuine to the artists, and we grew a bigger bond.
I like it. And then you just had a showcase too. I definitely want to shout you out, doing big things out here. I like it. How did that go?
It went amazing, honestly. I love coming back to my city and my town to and like really like throw stuff and like give back. Like, I was handing out like studio time. I was handing out flights. I was handing out everything. I was like, you're a winner, you're a winner, you're a winner. Like, I didn't want to see people go away like discouraged. Like, damn, she coming back to the city and she got all these opportunities and she's only given one thing. Like, no, every stage, every person is a winner. So
you put it on for real. You put it on for the city. Yeah. I like that. So now I just want to, go through everything before we get to where you're now, obviously. But when did you realize, more or less, you said you were in New York and they said, you're pretty much a tour manager, it's something that you should be doing. Was that the moment that you realized that you wanted to do this for the rest of your life, more or less?
No. I've been doing this. Like, I was an artist since I was 9. Then I was signed when I was about, I believe I was 22.
Okay.
Up to I was 23. But then I realized, like, being a female in the industry wasn't like really safe for me at the moment. And I had 2 kids and it was a lot. It was a lot for me. And I realized I wanted to be the one opening the doors instead of begging for them, especially being a female.
I like that. I like how you flipped that. That's dope.
So I was just like, you know what, let me take control. So everybody that I was working with, and after I got out of my 360 contract deal, I was like, yo, all these artists, all these doors I know can open up for me still.
Yeah. Let
me use it to my advantage. So I just took it and ran with it. People was like, Chey, be my manager. And I was like, okay.
I got you. That's dope.
I got people that like hit me up to this day, like, Chey, I'll pay you this much. Like, I have a couple artists that pay me. So it's amazing.
So pretty much it panned out. Like, some people at that moment, they'll be like, ah, shit, didn't work out. It's like the end of the world, right? Because you're almost there.
Yeah.
You would feel. But you use that to your advantage and you actually learn from it. And then you flipped it, as you said.
100%.
That's pretty dope. So you said you were about 22. And like, what exactly was it in the industry that it wasn't for you, like, more or less?
Being a female.
Being a female in general.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that. It was a lot, and it was like you can't just get.
Right.
You have to give.
Okay.
At a certain extent.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the right connections and the right referrals and the right placements, they're going to try you.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's like, what you gonna give us to get this? And it was like, I'm a mom.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't need this. So
yeah, it comes with knowing your worth, more or less, right? Yeah.
And like a lot of those people that I used to work with now hit me up and book me.
That's fire.
All that stuff. So
you're still keeping your relationships good. You got your connections. That's dope. So you don't burn no bridges.
No.
I like that. See,
I just flip it.
Y'all learn this because this is for the people out there. You know, maybe your story inspire others. Don't burn your bridges. No.
Don't.
That's
Because
fine.
you can use that to your advantage at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, I don't know how to work a 9 to 5 no more.
Right.
So this is my life. Like I have to use it to my best advantage. No matter who I got to work with, as long as it got a roof and some food in my kid's stomach, I'm good.
Word, I like that. I like that. Now, do you remember the first tour that you managed and what was the experience like?
Ooh. Like the first one that I really coordinated and managed was August 14th to the 19th, ATL. We was in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Nice.
But we did a road trip. So I had all my artists with me. I had SOS Wave. I had Chronic E.
Fire.
I had Greg James. I had JJ Breezy. Then I had I tour manage him. LBM Heavy.
Right, shout outs to LBM Heavy, by the way.
Shout
Man.
out to him.
I gotta get him on the show. I've been talking to him recently, so we gotta make that happen.
So we was like, yo, like round it up.
Yeah.
Like we got and also LBM Heavy's fiance was there too.
Nice.
So shout out to her too.
Shout out, they just got engaged too, right? Yo, shout
that's why I had to be like fiance, like Baba, you know me,
Word.
But yeah, we was in a big body. We drove all the way.
Nice.
So first we went into Baltimore. Baltimore was
lit. First stop.
That was something. We almost lost our lives, like literally.
Nah, what you mean?
We're close though. That's why we're so close.
Yeah.
Like we went through a lot in Baltimore, but we made it to ATL.
Wait, hold on. You can't skip over that. What happened in Baltimore?
You know, I'm staying on business because we.
What the fuck happened in Baltimore?
It's Baltimore. Like I wish I had my artists here because Baltimore is so insane. But we went through a thing where we like basically was getting set up and
they tried to get y'all?
but they didn't. But they didn't because we're smarter. We're not dumb. So we got up out of there and the grace of God, and we made it to ATL, and we just told each other we're not going back to Baltimore no more.
So don't fuck with Baltimore.
Don't fuck with Baltimore. Like as soon as they see like something, like it's like, you know. But like that was my first experience down there, and it was just with the wrong crowd that we got connected to, and we trusted. So you know, I'll probably try it again, but for right now,
but a little more cautious this time, right?
And different people.
Well,
different
you live and you learn, right? That's how life
exactly.
is, no?
But that's what But that if we didn't have that on the tour, I don't think we would be as close as we are now.
Gotcha. Because y'all realized pretty much that y'all had each other's back.
We had each other's
bailing
back.
on nobody.
We had each other's back. Like it was crazy. Like communication was crazy. Like the love is like we look at each other like
y'all
niggas.
Y'all locked in. I like that for that. So y'all get to ATL.
Yeah.
And then how long did it take you, by the way, to get from Baltimore to ATL?
Only like I think it was like 10 hours.
10 hours?
Yeah, from like Providence to ATL because I drove before. It's 16 hours.
Yeah.
So like from here to like Baltimore it was like 6 hours, 7 hours, and then from there to there it was like 10 hours, 9 hours.
So you could pretty much do that in a day if you wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. So it wasn't like a 2-day trip.
Yeah, it was because we came from Providence and then we left Providence at 12 a.m.
Yep.
We got to Baltimore. We parked, chilled, like everything. And
crazy shit happened.
Bunch of crazy shit happened. And we stayed there all night. And then after we went to, I think it was Washington or something like that.
Oh, you went to see the White House real quick?
No, we went to go get drunk.
We
we went to go get drunk because it was a lot.
Yeah.
So then after that, we drove and we got there the next day. So it was like a day and a half. Only because we stopped in Baltimore and went through so much shit.
Dope. So you get to ATL. How was the vibe out there when y'all? Because we different.
I
We're from
love
the East Coast.
ATL and ATL love me.
Yeah, the South is dope. South, especially ATL.
And I have so much love in ATL, like for business wise. Like shout out to Scott Morris. You know, that's
oh
like,
shit, you know Scott Morris?
yeah, that's one of my business partners. We do shows here. Every time he comes to Providence or Pawtucket, it's me. I love you, Scott. Like,
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah,
That's dope.
we became close because the first time I went to ATL was because I won a free slot for over
Okay.
there. So I literally drove with an other group of artists, and I drove down there, and we basically like became like real close in that
Right.
situation. Then he was like, I'm gonna come to Providence, and
Oh, that's lit.
we've been going, I think, like a good 2 years strong now.
So that was the show too that y'all had in Pawtucket not too long ago, right? With his artists.
Yeah, Mia
What's-
Snow.
Mia Snow. Shout outs to Mia Snow.
Mia
She's
Snow.
fire.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
That's my baby. That's my Mia Snow.
I was trying to get her to pull up because she just did she did a freestyle for my cousin, which is
Yeah.
in Connecticut, Brian the Barber.
Yeah, I could definitely talk to her. She's
Yeah.
gonna be down here February 21st.
She's dope. She's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. She's
Yeah,
coming
that's
up.
my baby. That's
Be on
my
the
baby.
lookout for Mia Snow. She
And
killing shit.
it's crazy because when she first came to Providence, like I was like the first one to like really
Show her love.
yeah, like to like, cause me and Scott did a show together. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I got my artist, and then she just did her thing. We've been close ever since. Like,
Oh,
shout out
that's
to
lit.
her.
I like that. Shout out to her. Now, all right, so you did the thing. Like, what was the show response is what I'm trying to get. Like, when you did your thing in ATL, they were showing y'all love out there. They were fucking with it.
Love. It's always love because we have a different type of flow and we don't sound like we from ATL. So
Exactly.
it's just like, they be like, I love your accent. I'm like, I love your accent.
Y'all from up north. They be saying that shit all the time. They
Yeah,
don't say
y'all
New
from
York.
north. Y'all from the north. Yeah, y'all from the south. Y'all from the south. Yeah.
Word. All right. So, that must have that must have kept you going, no? Like motivate you even more. Like, yo, they showing us
Oh,
love.
for sure.
I want to keep going with this, see how far it goes, no? I like it. Now, what's the most challenging part of planning and executing a tour?
Honestly, making sure finances is correct.
Yeah.
And communication is correct because if you're not there financially, it's gonna bring down the team as a whole.
Right.
And then communication is just gonna bring back the team. So
Awesome. So you say communication and finances, more or less. I like, yeah, because remember, you're going to different cities and shit like that. You got to make sure that bag is right.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
And we go on tour every 2 months.
Every 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is not some shit you're just doing once a year. Now, this is all year. And now, do you have like different artists every time you go? Or is it the same team?
It's my artist, and then we'll add on other artists. So
Fire.
like, I'll do shows, and I'll see which artists deserve to go on. So like, it's like,
Oh, that's
it's,
dope.
or I'll watch artists, and I'll be like, I'll offer them a placement.
Spot. Yeah, I like that. You're doing something different. I ain't gonna lie, that's dope. You know what you should do too? Just a suggestion. Probably you doing it already, but maybe you should do tracks with those other artists too from different cities.
My thing is, I like how I like to do it is like you build your brand first.
Gotcha.
And then you add other people on because sometimes when you're trying to build your brand and you got other people on, it sometimes takes a spotlight if they even give a little bit more energy than you do. So you got to keep it leveled until you know that you're comfortable in your position. Then add other people on so you know that you're stable in your position. They ain't gonna look anywhere else.
I like that. You gave us some game right now on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Fire. Now, how do you handle unexpected issues on the road, like missed flights, equipment failures, artist meltdowns, no shows?
We've had that. All of that. We've had all that. But you know what? You stay calm.
Yeah.
You pray. And
Ooh, you
you
just said pray.
remind each other that we got each other's back.
No matter what.
Because once you feel like someone doesn't got your back in a down situation, you're never going to act right towards that person.
Exactly.
So even if you feel that way, you need to talk it out.
Yeah.
We had multiple times like where we was headbutting or I was the bad guy or someone lost a flight or someone was behind or someone had to do this. Like we've had all of that. But we communicated, we prayed on it,
Yeah.
and we made sure we had each other's back.
See, it goes back to the same shit. Communication again, right? Without that, you don't have nothing.
Nothing.
That's literally everything in life, though. Relationships, everything. You know what I'm saying? I like it. So how do you balance though the needs? Because all artists got different personality. How do you balance their needs as a large crew and keeping everyone motivated on the same page, basically?
You honestly don't. You just gotta let it flow.
Yeah.
Because you can't control anybody else's emotions but yourself.
Right.
So, and you only know, you're not a mind reader.
Right.
So like, you just gotta let it flow. Sometimes my artists be over emotional and I be like, oh my God, like calm down.
Get it together.
Like, mind you, all my artists are boys. They're all boys. Like, and it's just like, I'm like, you know what?
You big mama on the road.
Yeah, literally. But
I like it.
I let them flow. Like, y'all are gonna feel how you feel. Come back when you're ready. Communicate.
Right.
That's
it.
it.
Again, communicate. I think I'm gonna call this episode "Communication is Key." That's dope. Now, how about like your role as a tour manager, like ensuring that profitability on the tour is made? Like, how do you go about that, more or less?
Honestly, we're still learning.
Okay, learning process.
Yeah, still a learning process. Honestly, I can't say that I got it down straight because when you're going to all these new cities and states, you have to get acquainted first.
Right.
So it's not like you're going down there, you're able to make a bag, you're able to be in the scenes, you're gonna be heard, none of that. Take it easy. That's why I do spin backs.
Or come back around again.
Yeah, so like we'll go to ATL 1 month, and then 4 months from now we'll spin back to that. Right. So we do spin backs. We got to spin back to ATL for May.
Gotcha.
And we just came back from August. So you do spin backs. And
then you pretty much tally, what was it? Profit, that, what you made more than the other one, or did you make less, right?
Exactly.
I like that. So that's how you keep in tabs. Because that was actually one of my other questions. Like, how do you budget for the tour? And what are some expenses that people don't think about?
Honestly, the budgeting, I got it down packed because I know what's expected. But my artists are still kind of learning.
Right.
But it's only because of real life situations. We got bills. Exactly. Some of us have a lot, all of us got something to
kids.
Do. Right? Yeah, I have 2 kids. Yeah. So it's so hard sometimes. And everything in the economy is not free. So it's just it's so hard sometimes, especially we're going every 2 months. So it's car notes got to be paid, phone bill got to be paid, rent got to be paid. And it's oh my gosh, hold on. So sometimes it does get overwhelming. But like I said, you just got to remind each other that you got each other's back. I'll put in as much as I can for my artists. Okay, you're $50 short. All right, I got you. $50. Don't piss me off. Pay me that shit back.
Yeah. Don't have me
$50.
I need
that. $50. Here's the $50. Holding on to it tight as hell. But here's the $50. But yeah. So definitely. You learn as you go. We're trying.
Yeah, and that's good because you were in your early stages right now, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm trying to get game and then putting on people out there who might be inspired to become a tour manager. They don't know the ins and outs.
Yeah, and people think to answer your other question about the expenses that people don't think about is honestly, you want to match the state's energy.
Right.
So you have to be dressed a certain way. Yeah. You have to represent a certain way. You have to pull up a certain way. So it's when people think damn, why do we have to get this? Why can't we just take Ubers? It's not like that. Nah. We pulling up to a show. We not even from here. And you want to pull up into an Uber?
Yeah, you look crazy.
We ain't gonna get no respect. You got 5 niggas deep coming out of damn Uber. And what if the Uber nigga he stinks or something? We gotta deal with that. We can't go to the store. We can't stop here. Now we paying Uber here. No, we gotta pull up in the big body. There's certain ways. When LA, we was in a Sprinter. Yeah. We had a BMW Sprinter. We was pulling up in that everywhere. It's on my fault. It was a Mercedes Benz. Yeah. We was pulling up that all the time. So you gotta pull up a certain way. Your clothes, we were in the West Coast. You gotta match the West Coast style. Exactly. We going to down south, you gotta match their style. Because when we go to interviews and stuff, we don't want to look tangy,
out of place.
Yeah, we don't want to look too out of place. And that's another thing. When I tell my artists, even though we're out of state, do not post until we leave a location.
Oh, I like that. I'm big on that too.
Never know who is watching us.
Facts.
Because especially when they're they're in our city, we can get them. Yeah. So sometimes us pulling out and this is kind of contradict what I just said, but sometimes us pulling out flashy and everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes make us a target.
Yeah, you never know.
So we gonna act like that. we got to know how to work around it.
Exactly.
So-
And that's the thing I was going to say too. People don't understand, especially when you do hip hop, because you could do fucking rock and roll and all these other fucking genres. But hip hop, you got to look like the part. If you don't got no shine on, fresh cut, fresh fit, like people like, this dude's a bum. He ain't no
They're
fucking
not taking
rapper.
you serious. I can tell my artists, take off your sunglasses, take off your hoodie, take your hands out your pocket, don't sag, don't have no holes in your pants. Like I am so, like I want to say too strict, but like I prep them before we go on an interview. I know what to say. Like I tell them, like, don't say you're from this, or don't say you're doing this, or don't say you're doing that. So I have them programmed like in the best way possible. Like we're not going into somewhere looking too out of place to the point where they think they can't take us serious.
Exactly.
So match their energy so they can't say shit.
That's fine, because you make sure that they don't look dumb either at the end of the day, because they're representing you.
Exactly.
I like that.
I'm like, who the hell are these artists?
Yeah.
Like, y'all came all the way out here to be looking like this? Like, hell no.
And a lot of people judge too, especially in hip hop. They always got a comment for everything.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And the next place that we're going to is Houston. Like, we got to match the flow.
Oh, Houston's fire.
I'm getting me a little cowboy hat. I got to walk around.
Some cowboy boots and shit.
Like, I want to look like I'm from there. Like, what? That's
I like
body. Like,
fire. Howdy.
no, for real. Let me ride your cowboy.
That's
Like,
dope. That's dope. Now, so like, being on tour, what's the craziest memorable moment that's happened to you on tour? Like, you were like, oh, this shit wild.
I was almost dying in Baltimore.
That was the one right there? Damn. You must have nightmares about Baltimore.
Yo, there was cockroaches in the mall.
Oh, no.
One of my artists, JJ, I have to tell the story because we tell this on every podcast. And since they ain't here, JJ, I got you.
Yeah.
When we went to the restaurant that this guy, mind you, he was supposed to say that he was taking us out to breakfast.
Yeah.
So we're thinking he's gonna pay for it. Like he's showing us around, all that. No, so he's like, yeah, come to my restaurant. Chef's gonna cut you breakfast, blah blah blah. Oh shit, his restaurant. Oh shit, he got the chefs. But okay, we're getting treated. We go there. He starts giving us menus. He puts us upstairs. Nice little. All right, I'm like, all right, we chilling. We got
It was a nice spot.
we got big TVs. We got a whole bar upstairs. Like we got privacy. Like we in a VIP.
You was VIP, all right, when that bill came.
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You don't even understand. He was giving us the menu. We're looking at it. We're like, okay, boom, boom.
Lobster, shrimp.
No, my artist is, mind you, it's breakfast. So I got the chicken and waffles, all that.
Yeah.
So like, then my
Mimosas.
artist, he orders fucking
Bottles of champagne.
No, we didn't even do that because it wasn't even like that type. It was like it was like it wasn't that type, like fancy shit.
Yeah.
But one of my artists, he ordered a chopped cheese. They came out. You know what a chopped cheese is?
Absolutely. I'm the
Okay.
king of chopped cheese.
So,
for those who don't know,
They came out with 2 white breads
Yeah.
and a pork chop with a bone in with hot sauce on the
Hell
side.
no. That's a
And
chopped
they called it
cheese?
a chopped cheese.
Nah, that's the bootleg. Some bootleg shit. There's not even pork
They
in a
called
chopped
it a
cheese.
chopped cheese, y'all. They called it a chopped cheese. They called it a chopped cheese. Then he prepped the hookah for me. I didn't even ask for the hookah. He gave it to me, and he charged me $50 for it.
Wait, hold on. So he charged you for the hookah and everything that y'all ate too?
Yep. All of a sudden he
Damn,
comes
that's
upstairs,
wild.
and mind you, we figured out he works there. He doesn't even own the thing. He works there. He's a fucking employee. He's a
Gerard,
waiter.
get in the back and start washing those
He's
dishes.
a waiter. He's a fucking waiter.
Yo, that's wild.
We just brought the fucking establishment business.
Yeah.
Shit.
But the food wasn't good at all?
No.
Damn, so that's
No.
I would have disputed that shit.
We was so pissed off. We was like, we gotta get out of here. We was already pissed off. We couldn't get rid of that nigga like the whole
Yeah,
day.
that's fucking crazy. Yeah, don't even mention Baltimore to Cheytown.
Yo, for real.
I don't think you
True,
should go
true.
back after that. I don't think you should go back.
Yeah, I don't got no time.
That's fucking wow. Now, what about like you ever had to pull off like a miracle to save a show or an event that you like, yo, I gotta do what I gotta do because if not, we fucked.
Yeah,
That ever happened to
yeah.
you?
Mainly we always have problems with our Airbnbs.
Oh, really?
There's been like last minute cancellations. Like we was on our way to ATL and they canceled us because they said like it was like the owner said that he thought it was like a party or something like that because
the
amount of guests that we had. So
Okay.
when we didn't even get to ATL yet, we was leaving Baltimore and they canceled us.
Man.
and we couldn't even get the refund right away. So it was like I had to come out of my ass with this money, and I had to get a house like last minute, and I felt bad because the artists couldn't have their own room no more. So some of them, like there was like 2 artists that had to share a room, so it was just like it was all over the place.
Hey, but you know what? You made shit happen.
But we did, and we was lit. We definitely made it happen. We grew as a family. So
shit, I'm the type of nigga. If I'm on tour, if I get a chance like that, I'll sleep on the fucking floor. I've been there. You know, I'm from the city. Trust me, we used to that shit. There's been times I
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Now, as your role as a tour manager, how has it evolved with the changes in the music industry, especially like streaming and people being independent? Like, what are the changes that you've seen since you started?
My artists and their sound development and their stage presence. I always work on them with it. So like, I'm so annoying. I'm like a mom every time like we're like at a mic drop or anything. Like I'm behind them like go.
Yeah.
They're like, Chey, you're distracting me. I'm like, no, you have to. So like, definitely their energy has definitely piped up, and they thank me all the time. So
that's fine. So you actually want to see them win. You're not just in it for the bag. You know what I mean?
No, it's because like me being signed in a 360 contract deal was the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about 360 contract deals until I figured out what it was.
That's
and
like the worst deal, right?
Yeah, and I didn't even like, they owned me. So like I didn't drop nothing. I didn't get nothing from it. It was just like a moment of time. And when they knew that they couldn't get nothing from me personally, they dropped me. So it was just like that. It was just like after that year was up, it was just like, no.
This shit ain't happening no more.
These artists cannot go through that. So like these artists, like I'll help them tell like what's bullshit, what they shouldn't be doing, and like and stuff like that. So like it's just to save them. And I'm here. And
the good thing is that you already went through it. So like our artists can't turn around and tell you like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like,
and I know like every label isn't the same, and like it's not like I was like in a big ass label or anything like that. But like the industry is all the same. Because even me working behind the scenes, I'm looking at this bullshit like. Yeah.
You know what I noticed too, especially in the industry in general, because I've been there too early in my, because I started with music. If you don't know, now I'm doing this now. But like a lot of people will sell you a whole bunch of shit. They'd be like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I know fucking Beyonce. I know this person. I know all that shit be straight cap. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just like, You could just be politely respectful and be like, yeah, that's cool. But don't like hang on to that shit, because 90% of the time they just
it's not real. This. Especially like when artists be posting like DMs from like artists and stuff, and I be looking at it like, that's just the marketing team.
Yeah. Did they ask you to pay?
Yeah, that's just their marketing team. They're going low in sales. They need some money. Yeah, they need you to pay for a feature. So
that's a fact. Now, what's your favorite city or venue that you've been to, and why?
My favorite city, ATL.
ATL, hands down. So you had a great experience out there. Dope. I can see you out there. I ain't even gonna lie. You probably gonna end up moving out there soon.
Listen, no, it's between H Town and ATL. So Houston, this is my first time like going down there. So it's just like, we about to experience something great.
You know what's crazy? I always wanted to go to South by Southwest. Mm-hmm. That's definitely been on my bucket list. You plan on doing that?
Yeah, we're working on our stage for March 11th. So
yeah, that's fine.
So like me going down to Houston, hopefully I'll get my connections right. So
and that shit right there can make or break your whole career. Like a lot of people have made it from that shit.
I performed on that and then Shade 45. So
that's dope. Mm-hmm. How was the Shade 45 experience?
Shout out to Eminem.
Shout out to M. He's my favorite rapper. That's
great.
Fucking crazy. Yo. Let's go. Who was you on there with? Like who was on the show?
It was just like a performance. Like, okay. Yeah, so like we went to Phoenix, Arizona. It was great.
Oh, that's dope. That's fire. I like that. Congrats to you. Thank you. Now, do you have any rituals or like personal must-haves when you're on the road? Like you
pray.
Said, you was saying you pray. That's about
we
it.
We pray. That's all. We pray to get there safe. We pray no one takes us.
Yeah.
We pray everything. Like that is like a big key thing. When we sit down at that table, we pray. When we get in that car before we leave, we pray. Like it's very mandatory. Yeah. Like even though the group individually does not pray.
Bring it back.
No, for real. Since nobody like by themselves prays and stuff like that, we pray as a whole.
Yeah, that's dope.
At the end of the day, we all going together. You gonna pray today. Yeah. Say amen.
If you don't believe, you believe now.
Yo,
right?
for real, say amen. Or this car is not moving.
What they always say, like, it's always stronger in numbers too, right? When you do things in numbers. So that's good. That's good that The faith is, if you don't have faith, you pretty much have nothing, right?
Get out the car.
Word, we can't roll
Because we drive with faith.
So no worshiping the devil. No worshiping the devil. On your
Jesus gotta take this wheel. We putting our hands up and say, Jesus, take the wheel real quick.
fact.
We ain't having that devil win.
You got like a go-to snack, like whenever you stop, make a quick stop, something that you gotta have. Like, damn, I need some sour gummies or I need some Doritos. Like, what's your go-to snack?
Mine is like the seasoned pretzels.
Oh, I bet, I like it.
I love that. And Coke.
Coca-Cola? Oh, you might get, let's put it in the air right now. Maybe you get a sponsor.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Everybody will say, I love me a Coca-Cola. If you all bad.
No Pepsi? Nah, I see she need that sponsor. Let's get that. Let's make that.
Right, we don't do Pepsi over here. I be hating when they be like Pepsi products. No, I'm out.
What do you prefer? Early mornings or late nights
Early.
on tour? Early? Oh, you said that quick. And like, why? Why do you prefer the morning?
I be waking up everybody. Like I
Okay.
be pounding on everybody's door. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Because I
early.
feel like the sooner you get up, the more stuff you can get done.
Absolutely.
So we're up on tour at 8 and I'm banging on everybody's door.
Yeah.
Everybody. You ever see that bad girls tell me you ain't can't sleep
Yeah.
because of me? I literally do that.
Yeah.
Pots and pans, banging.
Yeah, but you
Banging.
know what? And I'm going to be honest. Before, when I was, younger in my
Mm-hmm.
20s, I used to be that type to go to sleep mad late, wake up at 3 o'clock. It's true. You don't accomplish shit when you do that.
You don't.
The earlier you get up, the better. You get mad shit done.
Why are we sleeping on vacation? This is vacation, but it's work, but it's vacation. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not with my kids. I ain't got no work.
Yeah.
We got to be out here.
And make it count, no?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know when you're coming back again.
No.
So all that time is crucial at the end of
You
the
don't
day.
know
right?
how much time we got together as a whole.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nobody's promised tomorrow, too. That's another thing. And all the shit that been going on, right? That shit's wild. Now, if you could go on tour with any artist, living or dead, who would it be? Major, unsigned, coming up, dead?
Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu. Damn, you gave me a different one. That's fire. I like that. Why her? What do you like about her so much?
I love her.
She's
I used
dope.
to dance for her when I was at Brown University in Newark's dance company. So
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Erykah Badu.
like she went to one of our shows and like I almost passed out.
Oh, word? Oh, she got to meet her. Oh, that's dope. See,
Great.
it's more personal when that happens, right? That's fire. I like that. I like that. Now, what advice would you give someone wanting to become a tour manager? Like nowadays. Any advice in particular? Besides communication, you done gave me that. a whole bunch of times.
I feel like be genuine.
Be genuine. I like that.
Please.
Yeah. Show love, right?
You got a lot of artists counting on you. Like even if it's one artist, you got that artist counting on you. Be genuine.
Yeah, and you're the person that they're looking or like falling on more or less, right? When things
You can't sit here and try to chick the artist. Be genuine.
Yeah, that's a fact. I like that. I like that. What's one piece of wisdom that you've learned from being on the road, and how did that stick with you to this day? Like something that someone told you and you're like, damn.
What's yours?
Protect what's yours. Okay, got you. I like it. What about like, do you see yourself on tour management long term, or do you believe that you have other aspirations in the music industry? For instance, A&R, you say you want to do A&R, right?
I do.
Yeah.
So I'm already working as an A&R for the labels. So like my thing is I want to keep doing this. That's why I got my LLC for my business. So
Nice.
that was like the main like Cheytown the label. It was just like, all right, I'm gonna stamp my label. I'm gonna put it to the side for right now. I'm gonna do my little small upcoming events, stay with all the labels I'm working with, and then once I'm able to combine all that, that's when I can move forward from what I'm doing. But for right now, gotta pay my bills.
Yeah, that bag. You gotta get to that bag. What labels are you working with? If you don't mind me asking.
So I work in connections with Atlantic,
Fire.
UMG, YNVS. Shout out to Shampoo for that.
Shout out to Shampoo. I like it.
That's like a New York based. And then Warner. So shout out to Scott for everything for that too. So.
Shout out to Scott. Word. I like it. Now, I asked that last question because I seen you also got some bars. You know, we played the music before you started.
Yeah.
Are you considering dropping a project, or do you have one out already?
No, I'm not doing none of that yet.
Not yet.
So I'm probably do like a little like drop near my birthday.
Singles?
I got something coming. So, but then besides that, no. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to take away attention from my artist.
I like that. I respect that. Actually.
Because I know what hype I have, and I know what my name like carries. So I know I'm comfortable.
Yeah. So you might just do a little feature here and there, right? A single, shit like that. But you don't have like nothing in particular that you want to drop coming soon.
No, I'll probably just do something for marketing purposes, but that's about it.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, what artists right now, I know you mentioned a few, what artists right now is coming out next that you about to drop, that you're working on a project as we speak?
Right now, majority of my artists got a project. Greg James, Chronic E, JJ Breezy, SOS Wave, Ron Don. Like, they all got something coming, so shout out to them. They got so much coming. Those are my boys right there. They got so much coming.
I bet. Be on the lookout. She just gave you a few artists. Make sure you show love, stream. Y'all got some music videos out? Like any new music videos that y'all did?
Right now, they're just rebuilding their craft. That was like the 2025 goal. Like, put everything on the past for 2024 and let's move forward and let's get on this marketing purposes. So,
new year, new me.
Literally, majority of them like switched a lot of things up. So shout out to them.
So that another question I have: where can people stream the music? On all platforms?
All platforms. Every single platform. Even like things that you wouldn't even think of, they got. I swear, they be knowing a lot of things more than me. I be like, what's that? They're all like multi-talented. They know how to make beats. They know how to record themselves. They know how to edit. They know how to mix. Like they all know how to do more than just be an artist. So
yeah, that's dope. You need that sometimes too, you know, because it's good when people wear different hats. You know what I'm saying? Now, besides Houston, any other upcoming events?
Yes.
Where we at?
We got a podcast in ATL.
Nice.
March 7th. Then we got South by Southwest in Houston for March 11th.
Let's go.
Then in May, we got ATL. And then I think it was it was August. Spinning back to LA and then keep going forward from there.
You going to LA?
Yeah, we're spinning back to LA because the first one was kind of like trying to get into it because LA is tricky. You have to really know what you're doing before you go down there.
Really? Put us on.
Really know what you're doing because we went to LA, but we stayed in Coachella, California, which was a little bit more out than we really wanted. So it was a lot of traveling. Our days were wasted. And so it was a lot. So a majority of the stuff that we did down there wasn't like to our likings, as we usually have like professional settings and stuff like that. And even it was like more of like people they see you're not from there, so they try to play you.
Try to get you? Or take advantage, right?
Yeah,
not get you,
definitely
like
take advantage of like financial aspects.
Yeah,
so it was just like, we're not doing this. We're not dumb. So, that was a little bit about it.
You recording any like studios in these different cities that are kind of, like, you know how New York got quad studios and shit like that?
Yeah. We definitely have recorded a little bit some, but like nothing too special yet. We're just waiting for Houston.
Oh, Houston, yeah. Houston's, I want to go to Houston.
We got everything. Shout out to Chop Star. Shout out to DJ Holly Grove, DJ Fresh. We coming.
Fire. That's fucking fire. I like it. What about merchandise? You got any merchandise?
Right now it's slowly coming up, but shout out to my security Alien.
Shout outs to Alien.
Yes. He's definitely been putting together like my design and everything, so handmade. So this is gonna be good.
Any artists right now that you got your eye on, or you currently thinking about or considering managing in the future?
Bayo, Joey, and Evan James.
Let's go.
Y'all know I'm after y'all. Y'all already know I'm after them. Like them two right there. Love them.
They from out here?
Bayo, Joey's from Connecticut, and Evan James, he lives in Connecticut right now.
Oh, so you about to expand to Connecticut now?
Yeah, I work with a lot of artists from Connecticut, especially like two right now, Blitzum and P Scud. They're both going on tour with me to Houston, so shout out them.
Yo, shout outs to Connecticut. They've been showing me mad love too on the podcast.
Because like the thing is like Connecticut is definitely hungry. They're going through a lot and like they don't want to stay down there because there's so much competition and like it's a war zone down there. So
it's like, ain't shit to do out there, right?
It's a war zone. Like you gotta like run for your life as soon as you step outside. Especially if you are artists, it's competition. They don't want none of that, so they reside over here. So
that's a fact. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like Providence, man, is major city right now coming up. It's coming a long way. You know what I'm saying? When I first used to come out here, I never see myself in. I'm originally from Queens. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'll never move out there. But yo, I love it out here. You know what I mean? It's like a mini New York now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you love it. You love it.
Well, you know why I love it? Because I'll be staying out the fucking way.
Yeah. But it's like, it's not even that. Like, it's like, you're not really like based here. Like, if I'm saying that. Because like, you're from Queens. So like, you know where your heart's at.
Yeah.
So like, when it comes from like, you known here, like you really been here and you know everybody for who they are.
Yeah, it's true. Everybody knows.
That's when you're just like, so that's where the separation comes to. And that's why a lot of people are off ease with a lot of people.
I got you. We're gonna get into album of the week real quick.
Album of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Album of the week this week is "Hurry Up Tomorrow" by The Weeknd. You heard it yet?
No.
You fucks with The Weeknd?
I do.
You gotta check that shit out. He got some bangers on there. Actually, I think this
is getting me sad.
The Weeknd? Yeah, he on that depressing shit. Yeah. But he's dope. He's dope. We're gonna get into movie of the week.
Movie of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Movie of the week this week is The Companion. It's a thriller about a robot. And like, I guess they built her for companionship, but then she ends up turning on the owner.
I did see that. Now, if you
you
fucking
did?
a robot, if you fucking a robot, I want you to look yourself in the mirror.
Harder, daddy.
And know that you is not okay, nigga.
Yeah, that's wild.
You is not okay. You look yourself dead in the eye and you say, stop. Stop doing that.
They gotta take that Jelly Roll fucking song out their playlist.
Did you not see all the people that are falling in love with AIs? Like, bro,
crazy.
you falling in love with
the Tesla robots.
I'm not even gonna start this. I'm not even gonna start before I start crashing out. Cause you
No, tell us.
No, cause like, what are you doing? Like, why are you falling in love with an AI? Like, it's been so many stories of like people killing themselves or doing crimes because of AIs. It's telling them to. Like, what do you do?
You wouldn't fuck with a robot? I gotta ask.
I know I want to build a nigga.
Yeah.
I want to build a nigga, but I'm not trying to build a robot. Then you, that's some sick shit.
I agree with you.
That's some TLC shit, like Weird Addictions, My Strange Addictions. That shit, you should be on that. You should be on that. You should be on that. There was a nigga fucking his car one time.
Like, hell no! I think I seen that. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Talking about he sleeps underneath the car.
There was some girl that she's infatuated with eating hair and crazy shit.
Yes,
right?
I seen deodorant, I seen tissue, I seen everything. That's just so nasty.
Yeah, that's just wild. We live in a crazy world. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? I mean, I don't want to get too political and shit. What do you think about all this deportation shit that's going on?
Damn.
That says it all right there. Damn.
We just gotta skip past that.
Yeah, that's just wild, huh? It's all over the news. That's why I'm asking. You know what I mean?
It's on the news.
Yeah, and you can't believe everything on the news, no? Exactly.
That's why you gotta skip past that.
That's a fact.
That ain't me.
What's next for Cheytown? And do you wanna? Is there anything else that I didn't cover or that I might have missed that you want to promote? There gotta be something.
Man, just tune into my page. That's all they gotta do is just tune into my page.
Where can they follow you at?
CHEYTOWN_123. Cheytown _123.
And can people reach out to you to collaborate on future projects, or are you selective on who you work with? No, you said? So
please don't reach out to me for no music requirements.
That's wild. You ain't trying to. I thought you was trying to expand the team.
No, if they want to just work with me or book me, they can. But when it comes to features, no.
Nah, I like that. I like that. That's real. You keeping it 100. Because then you'll say and then people reach out and be like, she bullshit.
It's not even that. It's just like, I don't want people to like reach out and get disappointed.
Exactly.
Like, they send me something, I'm mad direct. Like, nigga, this shit is trash.
Yeah.
Or like, at the end of the day, it's just not what my focus is on.
Yeah, you already got your roster.
To like stop right now and do a feature for someone. I'm on tour.
Absolutely.
I want a book to come on tour? I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Want to come to one of my events? I got you.
Yeah.
But besides that, no.
Now, can we agree that all the experiences that you went through or are going through today got you through, they got you to where you're at today, more or less?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice and simple. Any advice out there for those who may be experiencing the same situations that you went through or are going through right now?
Keep going.
Don't stop.
No, you can stop if you don't want to do it. But if you do want to do it, keep going.
I like it. I like it. Any last words or special shout outs that you would like to mention before we sign off?
Shout out to my whole team. Y'all know who you are. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my loved ones. Y'all know who you are. Don't gotta say no names. If I fuck with y'all, I fuck with y'all. That's it.
I like it. The next city you're going to, once again, before we sign out, just in case.
Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas.
Any venue in particular, though? You don't got like a club or like a spot?
Nope, we're going to be performing with DJ Hollygrove for Music Mondays Festival. So shout out to him. Shout out to his whole team, DJ Fresh. Shout out to my DJ, YNVS.
Word.
DJ FMI and Frenchie behind the cameras for the tour. Shout out to them. Shout out to Hustle Baby, my makeup artist. Shout out to the whole team. Alien, my security guard. We going down.
Word.
We going down in Houston.
I'm glad I got to see the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to seeing the growth. You on your way.
Oh, for sure.
And just know you're always welcome to come whenever you got something going on.
We outside.
You feel me?
We outside.
You already know. I always say this is not a goodbye. You know what I'm saying? It's a see you later.
You don't ever say goodbyes.
Word.
See you later.
You already know. Episode 67, Cheytown, the Jmack Experience Podcast. We're signing out. Gra!
Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.
Black Sheep CMOS. It'll make you want to slap your daddy.
Oh, harder, daddy.
Yay!